Hey everybody. Syncretism. All things come together for those who love him. Synchronicity. Synchronicity bypasses religion, thoughts, race. Synchronicity is universal. Now, with synchronicity, this is something where each one of us has a divine purpose. And those who are called to a specific purpose know the people that come into their life because you will have the same spirit, the same soul house. Synchronicity. You'll start noticing in your life different things coming together and lining up, and you're like, wow, I was just praying on that, or I was just meditating on that, and it pops up before you. Our thoughts have power. You can create with your thoughts. Manifest good things in your soul, in your spirit, which then come to your mental dome, which you could then speak in your life and share with others, and then share your testimony. Syncretism. We don't need more war. We need more compassion and understanding so that we could change past bad behaviors in self. And hopefully, because the only person we can control is ourselves. We cannot control the outside world. Hopefully, if you lead by example and try to do what's right, what's going to happen is the syncretism in your life is going to come together, and you're going to start noticing great things happening. You're going to notice people in your life. You're going to notice changes around you. Things are going to fall in alignment. You'll start noticing numbers, colors, words, triggers. Part of the synchronicity you have to be careful of is the part that has to do with insanity. Now, with insanity, we know that's doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Now, a lot of pagans and so forth do things on a ritualistic basis. I'm talking about the bad ones, not the natural ones. I'm talking about the evil ones that hurt people. We don't want them. See, my hope is that if we lead by example and we're an ambassador by holding our own self accountable, it has to do with our sovereignty, I guess, as well. Claiming all your straw men, getting control of your own being, not belonging to the United States corporation. United States corporation is not in alignment with my soul belief. See, in my soul, I know that our blood is saved. We are protected because of our original covenant. Thank you, God. But syncretism sometimes could happen where people are doing ritual things, or they're in a habit of doing things in a certain way, not because they like them, but because they're familiar. So they continue doing it. So you could see insane cycles in other people. You could see it also on television, in the radios, with your family, with your friends. You have those people in your life where they keep doing the same thing. It gets to the point where you're like, oh, watch this. Next week on this day, this person's going to be yelling about this. And then it happens. And then people look at you like, oh my gosh, how did you know that? Because people are often creatures of habit. And you can see their habits. So that's why it's good to be unique and be yourself. Do things that bring joy to your life. People are always going to hate. There's always going to be the haters. But are you going to stoop to the level of giving them your time and energy? Your energy should be used for something better. It should be for your self-expression, not to be confused with the Freudian ego, of course, but your true self. So synchronicity is amazing. The golden rule, do unto others, so you would have them do unto you. compassion. Doing your best to do the right thing and be understanding. Not a sucker. I'm not saying be a sucker to people. But I'm saying no retaliation or assholeness replies are necessary because nothing is accomplished. Syncretism. If you look at the alignment of our earth and the axis, if you know the alignment of the stars, if you know different calendars besides the Gregorian calendar, see, I don't go by the Gregorian calendar, I go by the lunar cycles. I could look at the star alignment and tell where we're at in time. I don't need a false calendar. It's not even accurate. Just like with zodiacs, there are 13 signs. People forget Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, are you familiar with the serpent bearer? It's actually been seen at Southworth Observatory, which is pretty cool since that's my last name, and I certainly do observe Ophiuchus. But anyway, you guys, I am so happy to have some of you new people in my life. You are bringing me new light. You are teaching me how to change in a positive way, how to redirect my energy and put it into things that will be useful. I look forward to new ventures. I look forward to this new network that we're having the soft launch for next month. I'm hoping some of you guys might be interested. If I could be helpful, that's my goal. You know, if all of us work together. It's not about the money. It's not about a hustle and just getting rich. It's about an all-around synchronicity, a oneness where we could all work together and build and grow. Find your niche, find your circle, find your people. If it's just you and there's no one else in your group, that's okay too, because there is nothing wrong with loving yourself. If you can't spend time alone with yourself, you got a lot of shadow work to do. Get to know yourself. Get to know the real you. Have a good one, you guys. Peace.